You're the only star in the sky that I'd follow. Through the dark, anywhere in the world that you go, wherever you wanna shine. Take me out to a field of flowers in the valley. Hang our laundry out the window, across the middle of an alley. Find somewhere with peace of mind. No matter where we end up, it's always gonna feel like home. We'll wrap the world around us just to see it all up close. Me and you, we can spend the whole night. Me and you, just us two, we can share our whole lives. Me and you.
So I'm Taylor Hines. I grew up by Howland, Nebraska, but I went to school in Lincoln.
I'm Grant Beckler. Should I start over?
Yeah.
I'm Grant Beckler. I'm Grant Beckler. I grew up and I've lived around Seward pretty much my entire life.
We first met on March 26, 2022. You can tell the rest of it.
Okay. Yeah, we went down to a friend's law school benefit auction. She went with another mutual friend, and I went for my two mutual friends. And we just showed up there, and that's the first time we laid eyes on each other, and it kind of went from there, I guess. I was like, she's single, she's really pretty. And he's like, yeah, I think she is, but I don't know if it's gonna really work out between you guys. I don't know if you guys are really gonna mesh all that well. Turns out we do. So
first impression was that he was kind of tall and lanky. So we met at the law school charity auction thing, and he knew the friend that I went with. After that, we went to the Copper Kettle, and I was the one to kind of strike up the conversation first, may I say. And then my friend sat on the couch, and then Grant sat next to her. So then I was sitting by myself, and I remember feeling like super jealous. And like, why is she sitting next to him? Like, I want to sit next to him. And then when that thought crossed my mind, I was like, oh gosh. I was like, maybe there's something here. There's a little interest here. And that's kind of how it started that night when I needed a ride home, and I turned to him and I said, hey. Why are you laughing?
Because I just think I thought about it. We went to La Coretta in Seward.
We went there for lunch yesterday too.
Yeah. we went there on our first date for supper, and then after we went out, we were sitting in the car talking, and we ended up buying tickets to John Party that night, like 3 months in advance.
Yeah. Well, and then I feel like I was trying to impress you because I was like, oh, look at the little mini toolbox that I have in my car.
Oh yeah, she was showing me all.
And I was just like unaware of what he did at that time. And so then he had driven his service truck. So then he was like, okay, well, come look at all mine then.
Actually, it happened on our first date in the La Coretta parking lot. I believe I made the first move. I definitely made the first move.
And I always kind of joke about it with people. I'm like, oh yeah, I was in the La Coretta parking lot facing Walmart and Orscheln's. So, you know.
So I told Taylor that we should have our wedding reception there because, you know, how else would you do it? You could go out and kiss in the parking lot again. Yeah.
Yeah, I get annoyed really easily. I would say the biggest one would probably be when he cracked his knuckles.
And just
do an example.
Habit. Well, I just cracked them. They're not really popping right now. Popping before we got up here.
Oh, I don't know. I think it's the sound of it, and it doesn't do anything.
It makes my fingers feel good.
That could be taken in a very wrong way.
when we're driving, or when I'm driving, I should say. Not when we're driving, when I'm driving, it's kind of like we're driving, and it just drives me bonkers. Just sit over there and be quiet and get the passenger princess driver.
Yeah. It's just, well, and sometimes you're just not going the right way, and then yeah. I love how patient he is with me. I'm very stubborn. He's told me many times before that I'm the most stubborn person that he knows.
Just how much she loves me and cares for me and shows it day in and day out. I couldn't think of a better person to have by my side. No.
Probably. I feel like he's very resourceful. He'd find a way to get it done, even if he was BSing the whole thing. It'd probably still work out for him. Hardworking.
Absolutely gorgeous.
That's 2 words.
Okay, gorgeous.
I think it took me a little bit longer. I know, because I didn't say, he said I love you first. And then it took me a little bit after he said that for me to say it, but I just really wanted to make sure. And I think it just scared me how, like, I felt very confident in the relationship, but I think that also scared me because I'm like, God, I think he's the one. Like, I haven't had another boyfriend before him. Like, he's been my first. And so I had that thought in my mind. I'm like, does this happen? Like, I've never had any other experience. I'm like, he's it.
It wasn't very long into our whole dating. I mean, that first night we met, after we got done with all our festivities for the evening, me and her jumped into my pickup. I was gonna take her home, and I got to her house, and she's like, I don't really want to go inside yet. And I was like, well, I don't really want to go home yet. So we drove around for a long time. I mean, I think I finally ended up taking her back to her place at like 5 in the morning. Maybe it's later than that, I don't remember, because we watched the sunrise together from my pickup. So we did that, and I took her home, dropped her off, and I kind of knew at that point that I wasn't 100% sure, but I was pretty sure that I really liked her and we were going to go places together.
The specific dog that I think of with you is like a golden retriever, just because you're so loyal to everybody. And not just me, but like friends and family, and you just have such a lovable personality too.
Probably a we pause. There's just lots of animals. I'm trying to be a little more, something a little other than a dog.
Could you think of like going to the zoo? Oh, you haven't been to the zoo.
I know I'm with you now. I know why.
Oh.
I would say that she's a cat. She does love to be loved, but she only loves to be loved sometimes when she wants attention and wants to be touched. So.
Nice thing having your phone always going off. Well, I foiled the original plan.
Yeah, but that's okay. So we were doing a family Christmas that day, but it was far enough away from Christmas, and then I wanted to wait until the Christmas activities had wound down and we were away from that for a while before I asked her. I was so nervous. I got down on my knee and I had all this stuff I wanted to say to her, and it just came out as, will you marry me? That was it.
I think seeing him, I think he does a good job grounding me because I get very anxious at times. And I know that on our wedding day, I'm probably gonna be really anxious. So I'm just really excited to see him because I just know seeing him and being in his presence, he'll help calm me down and help me just enjoy the day and not focus on all the little stuff. Mm-hmm. And then just to see all of our friends and family and be able to celebrate with everybody that we love.
Seeing her in her dress, I know she's gonna be beautiful. She won't show me any pictures of it, of course, or anything like that. So I'm really excited to see her in it because I know if she loves it, it's going to make her look absolutely good.
I mean, I hope we continue to grow as individuals, but doing that together as a couple, because I feel like he's helped me grow a lot the past year, and just helped me become a better person. So I hope we can continue that.
Yeah, that. And
Be happy.
be happy and have a family and just grow old together and
Maybe another dog.
look good doing it though.
Hi, Grant. I'm happy that we made it to this day. I know it's been a crazy, busy year for both of us. But like I said, I'm glad we made it to this day, and I'm happy to be sitting next to you as your wife. I can't wait for our future together, and I can't wait to have you by my side through all of it. I love you.
Taylor, I know today could be crazy, but I wanted you to know that I love you, and I'm looking forward to the rest of our lives together, and we're going to be awesome at it.
Cut.
Cut. It'll work.
me in